Alright guys, welcome to another video on the Web Security Academy. Thank you for following my journey. I am grateful. Kindly like and follow my profile for more videos like this. So today we're looking at password brute force via password change. So this lab password change functionality makes it vulnerable to brute force attacks. So to solve the lab, use the list of candidates' password to brute force Carlos's account and access his My Account page. So not just that the web application allows for brute force attack, it gives a subtle sign that okay, this that allows for user enumeration. So let's just, like, if you come down here, you say notice the behavior when you enter the wrong current password. So if the two entries for the new password match, the account is locked. However, if you enter two different new passwords, an error message simply states current password is incorrect. You understand? So if you enter two new different passwords, when the web application requires for you to change password, and you're supposed to enter your current password and then put the new password you want to use twice, but instead of putting the same password twice, you put for instance you put Kali, and instead of repeating Kali, you put Windows on the second field, and then it will tell you current password is incorrect, right? So but if you enter a valid current password but two different new passwords, the message says new passwords do not match. So when it says new passwords do not match, it means we can use this message to enumerate correct passwords. So let's get to the lab with that information in mind. So we'll log into our own account with the credentials that we've been given as usual, Vienna and Peter for password. So we are logged in, and if you check here, you see current password. So for current password, we're going to use a random password because obviously we don't know Carlos's password. So let's use current password as testing, right? Testing, and new password as wrong, and then confirm new password, we'll use incorrect. Now we have our BOP running in the background, so we're just going to go to our HTTP history and clear everything so we can see the new requests when they come in. And so we'll click on change password, and then we'll go back to BOP and get that request. So it's a post request to my accounts change minus password. So we'll be sending this request to intruder. You can use Ctrl+I or just right click and send to intruder. So here in intruder, what we're going to do is change the name from Vienna to Carlos, whose account we are trying to brute force, and then we'll highlight the new password and click on add. And so we'll go to our payload. So we're going to copy the list of random passwords that were given to us here. So we'll open the link to the passwords. So we'll copy everything here and paste it on our payload. Ctrl+C, copy, and we'll paste it here. So but we're going to grep this so that it tells us when we found the right error message we're looking for. So we're just going to clear this, clear, and we're going to copy from here. So new passwords do not match. This is the error message we want to see. We'll go back to our intruder and we'll paste that on the grep match. See grep match here, and then we'll paste it, and then we'll click on flag responses matching this expression, and so we'll start the attack. So let's wait for intruder to finish. And there it is, we're done. So we'll look for, here is one. Current password Jordan. So we have Jordan as the current password here. We're going to copy that, and with this we'll be able to finally change Carlos's password. We'll be able to reset his password and then take over his account. So we're going to log out from our account. So we'll log out, right? Then we'll go back to my account, and we'll use username Carlos and password Jordan, the new password we found from our brute force attack. As you can see, we are logged in as Carlos, and here it says congratulations, you have solved the lab. We can also still go ahead and reset his password, but since the lab is already solved, we can leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Please follow if you're interested in more videos like this, and I'll see you in my next video.